We asked members of our community to teach us how to cook a dish meaningful to our faith. This is Alka's Halwa, or Sheero. Two ladies stand in Alka's kitchen, a potted plant on the windowsill behind them. Alka, on the left, wears a purple and cream sari embroidered with small white dots. She has short dark hair and silver teardrop earrings. Her friend, on the right, wears a fuchsia pink and purple sari printed with gold flowers, her dark hair in a traditional bun at the nape of her neck. She has gold and diamond stud earrings. Both saris are bordered with gold, and each of the ladies wears gold bangles and neck chains. Each has a small black bindi dot in the centre of her forehead. Alka's friend's husband joins them. He's of similar age. Small and smiling, he has a bald head with cropped silver hair at the sides, a pencil moustache and gold-rimmed glasses. He wears a royal blue polo shirt under a navy blouson jacket. The ingredients and cooking implements are set out on the granite worktops. The kitchen units are painted white.
I'm Alka and this is my friend Damayanti Mistry, and we will be making Sheero. It's in Gujarati. In Hindi, it's called Halwa.
I think it's a simple way to make a sweet dish. That's all I know.
It's quick and easy, and it's a significant for we offer to the God. Right, so let's start cooking, Damayanti.
Yeah.
Okay, so Damayanti is going to be putting the ghee in the pan first. She just asked me, shall I put it all in? And I said, yeah. Let's do James Martin style.
Yeah.
Semolina's just gone into that. We cook it on the low heat so it doesn't burn, So now she'll keep stirring until it gets a little bit pinkish brownish.
That will take about 5 to 10 minutes.
Sheera is the thing which is a must thing at every religious festival, and it is offered to God because it has a ghee and sugar and semolina being smooth, and we add the other things into it like sultana and almonds and cardamom. We hope that the God would like that because it's sweet and it has a lot of flavors in it, and that He would bless us with a good life. So when the ghee starts coming, separating from the semolina, we know the semolina is cooked. While Damayanti is doing that, I will be warming the milk up to mix the saffron in it. We know, we've been cooking it for so long that we know the measurement and everything, so it just goes like that, bit of this, bit of that. And it turns out right. So we must be doing right somewhere.
I'm still stirring it. It's still cooking. It will take a little bit of time because it's just warming up now. So take another 5-6 minutes.
Yeah. Just making sure it's not sticking at the bottom. I'm going to add saffron, but what we do, we don't just chuck it in. Kind of crush it as we go along. Sometimes if it's like gone very soft, then we roast it for a little bit, just about 2-3 seconds, and then crush it and put it in here. Some people use the thing, but I don't. I just do it with the hands. It's much better. So you see this is going yellow now. And I'm going to switch it off because I don't want to boil it. It just needs warming, so it starts getting a bit yellow.
While it's now cooking a bit more now, and the semolina, the ghee is started to separate from the semolina, so it needs to get a little bit more and a bit browner at the same time, the semolina. So when the semolina is nicely roasted, then it will bring out more flavor to the sheera at the same time, Otherwise it is...
Once this is done, it will be so quick. This is obviously from India, these dishes. And when a poor person goes to any festival or he or she wants to offer something to God, this is the cheapest thing they can do. You can make it with the water, so it's just semolina, a bit of a ghee and water and sugar. So they can afford to give that offering to God and then give it in the community a little bit. But when we give it to the community, we don't give it in a bowl. We just give a spoonful to everybody.
It's a prasad,
you
right?
know, it's called prasad, you know. And the prasad means it's something given to you from God.
So you share it with everybody.
And then you share it with everybody. My husband, I lost my husband last year. He used to have these friends, and it was called Friday Club Friends. And it must be about 20 years now.
Yeah.
20 years since we've known each other. They used to go out for a drink every Friday. That's why it was called Friday Club. And we just got to know each other through them, you know. And we got on so well that we've traveled the world together. Yeah.
We have noticed during our gathering at a festival event, you would see the elderly people, you know, very eager to sort of wait for this to be served because they like it. Not very much effort to sort of chew. You just,
You can just go swallow it.
Swallow it.
Just swallow it.
That's it.
So now this is cooked because we can tell from the color of the semolina changing.
I'm going to put some sultanas in.
Because sultana is usually very dry. So once it goes in there, once it's roasted, and after adding the milk, it will be softened, but it will have the flavor of sultana, ghee and saffron. I'm going to add milk in slowly because when we add that into this semolina, it would splatter. So try and keep the distance as well. The milk and saffron is mixing up.
Mixing the
semolina.
Milk with the semolina, and it's getting
Thickens up.
thickened. Yes.
Yeah. Quite tiring if you're making it, you know, keep stirring all the time. So
With lovingly cooked any meal, tastes nice.
good.
Most thing is love in the food, what we cook, and we are happy to serve people. You know that's the main thing.
When you put the sugar in, it loosens up a bit again. So we have to cook it on the slow heat again. Now you can see it come back to the same as how it was when we added milk.
Because it's not sticking on the sides or at the bottom at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's done now. Make that.
Yeah, it's done now. So now we are going to add cardamom to that. I usually spread it out. And cardamom is very good for digestion and keeping the weight down. Not after putting all this ghee in, but it will help keeping some weight down. We always take it out for the offering to the God
Before we have
it. And this is like a basil, but it's a holy plant for us.
Tulsi.
So it's called tulsi, and so we put a leaf of that on top. It's a kind of religious ceremony to do it. And everything on our tradition is based on the science. So basil, to eat raw basil, it's again good for your throat, lungs and everything. So we offer it to God like that as well. And we try to make the atmosphere in the temple with a nice aroma for the God. So I've just done a prayer, short one, and asked His blessing to put everything right in the world and make all the people that are suffering, make them better and either give them the strength to go through like what's happening in Afghanistan now, you know. So those people need strength at the moment to go through what they're going through. So I pray for that. And that's it, our Sheero. And it's time for the boys to have Sheero. Because God is enjoying His now, so it's time for us to enjoy the food. We like to offer this to everybody, even people who have not tasted it before, because this is an offering to God, and we like to share what we offer to God. Having experienced for all these years, of how many people and seeing in the temple and everywhere I go, this was the most favorite dish for children or any age. And that's why I would say one must try it to experience or feel that love and peace in their heart. And we wish that the person who has it will experience that peace and love while they're eating it. And with that, it'll go down quick.